You're about to watch a Trains Newswire video. If you enjoy what you see, consider watching some of our other full-length videos. Selling Sunshine, the Florida Trains. Locomotive 2017, a video companion to our best-selling annual issue. Big Steam is back. All of these and more are available from our website, kalmbachhobbystore.com.
Good morning, Trains Nation. Today is January 5th, 2018. 2018. Unbelievable. It's a new year, it's a new you, it's a new me, and so since I'm here by myself today, other people are out at meetings or doing different things, we're going to try our best, but even-keeled impersonation of Johnny Carson doing Trains Newswire. So Newswire with the amazing Karnak, we've got some news stories today. And by the way, it goes to show you that I don't watch late night television, or I haven't watched late night television since before I was born. So stories here. We have stories on Newswire. I'm thinking CSX Transportation. Aren't they always in the news? CSX Transportation and East Coast Blizzard. What could this be? This is, isn't that how you do it, right? Things you measure by the foot. Oh, that's bad. CSX CEO James Foote, F-O-O-T-E, wrote a letter to the Surface Transportation Board late in December, and it was published earlier this week about service improvements on the Great Eastern Railroad. Mr. Foote says that things are improving steadily and expect more great things to come. Now, if you're wondering about the snowstorm on the East Coast, yes, at least in some places they received an entire foot of snow, but not as much as Erie, Pennsylvania over Christmas, which had more than 6 feet and 8 feet by January. No operations affected in Erie, but things were slowing down in New York. Stay tuned, more on that in Newswire. We got another story here. Locomotives. Locomotives. What is this? We have got name one thing rail fans can't get enough of. Locomotives. Well, if that's one thing you can't get enough of, we've got locomotive stories so far this week. Metra, the Chicago commuter railroad, announced that they're going to be seeking bids or proposals for new or remanufactured locomotives. There's a report out there that says Metra needs to spend $1 billion over 10 years to get up to speed. This year they have about $130 million to spend on locomotives. So they're going to look for every way to pinch a penny to get the best, most locomotive power out of this that they can. Also, we have a quick photo up on Newswire on Friday about Canadian National getting some leased units. These are appearing in Sarnia, Ontario. And Canadian National, you might remember, is the one Class 1 railroad that by the end of 2017 had a double-digit increase in traffic during the year. And so they're going to get a lot of leased locomotives, and they're going to buy GE locomotives, as many as 200 over the next 3 years. So good thing on that. So next. Los Angeles, West Palm Beach, and Washington, D.C. Well, that's interesting. What do those three things have in common? Could it be they all have hot air? No, that's not it. Sorry. Where trains contributors go to get away. Oh, that's right. So Bob Johnston and Train's own passenger columnist Bob Johnston and Train's editor Jim Rint are going to be in South Florida for a time next week. They're going to be covering Brightline. Brightline is the new all-private passenger rail service between West Palm Beach and Miami. It's going to be starting up. They're going to be covering that and sending reports. Our own David Lassen is going to be at the contractors meeting, which is meeting in Los Angeles. That's the major show every year where Class 1 railroads, and this time there's going to be 7, all 7 Class 1 railroads will announce their major projects for the coming year, for 2018. So expect reports on that next Thursday, Friday, and the following Monday. We'll put that on Newswire. Also, Washington, D.C., that's going to be the site of the annual Transportation Research Board Conference. Kathy Kuby, who was technology editor and managing editor for Trains for many years, will be attending that on our behalf. We also have a couple other correspondents in D.C. who will be covering that as well, and expect to see some stories from them in print and online when they get to it. Well, these aren't groaners yet, are they? Not bad? That's not bad. Okay. Intermodal Records. Intermodal Records. All right, well, this is different, striped. How a turntable comes to the U.S. today. Oh, that was a bad one. Intermodal records. Okay, intermodal record, turntable record. Yeah, all right. So the big thing was this week that the Association of American Railroads announced that intermodal traffic in 2017 hit an all-time record high. It's a good thing. More stuff is moving in boxes throughout the United States, and in fact in Canada and Mexico than any other time in history. So kudos to the railroads and kudos to shippers and receivers and to all of you folks buying TVs and turntables and stuffed animals and Elmo toys and other things. So that's interesting and on Newswire this week. Okay, this is the last one. Last one. Presidential news conference. I'm reading it, I'm sorry. I gotta go back into shtick. Presidential news conferences, trains staff meetings, and this week's Trains Newswire video. What do those things have in common? Things that go on too long. Oh, okay, well I guess that's my cue to end this. Everyone, I hope you had a wonderful week. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Check out these news stories and more. And we're going to end this today with a few seconds of video from Ralph Spielman in New York City, who braved the winter elements in the big snow blizzard bomb or whatever it's called, to get you this footage of trains running toward Grand Central Terminal. Have a good week.